Very annoying.
I always get pissed off when that happens. Is this a new round or is it a new round? Who won the first round? Oh. Oh, you're so lucky that that bounced in.
Wow.
So lucky. No crap.
He's done.
You're so lucky.
Look at the score. 12-42.
12-42. Like the worst game ever for those other two guys. I hate to be the guy that only got one basket. That would suck. Because at least I would have contributed probably more to that than a one basket. That's like you didn't do anything for the whole time. You just shot one basket and left it out. And you're just like, whatever. Gilbert Arenas. Didn't he shoot himself? Or didn't he bring a gun into the locker room?
Right, into the locker room.
Why would you bring a gun to the locker room before a game?
I have no idea.
Like, how stupid do you have to be to bring a gun to the locker? Like, you know you're going in a public place, but you decide, no, hell, fuck that. I'm gonna bring a gun with me, so that when I change, if anybody has a problem, I'll shoot them. Or at least I'll have something to bash him in the head with, even though I cannot have it with me. Like, what mental state do you have to be in to say, screw it, today I feel like bringing a gun to the locker room before I play my basketball game? I feel like that's the smartest idea to do. Bring a gun to the locker room, see what happens.
Alright, chapter 5.
And then wasn't there that football player that shot himself in the leg in one of the clubs? Was it a football player or a basketball player?
I don't know.
Oh, you didn't hear about that? There was I'm trying to remember if it was a football player or a basketball player. But either one of those two. But they went to the club one night and they were like in a suit or whatever. And they had a gun with them in like their pocket or something. And I guess they went to, they were gonna pull it out or whatever, but they didn't have the safety on, I guess. And they pulled the trigger and shot themselves in the, I think it was either in the foot or the leg. And then that's what set it off, and they actually got arrested and I think put in jail for it because they had a gun with them. There's too much issues with athletes these days.
Oh yeah.
It all started when Michael Vick basically got exposed for all that. Was it bulldog fighting or just normal dog fighting? Like he just had a shitload of dogs, or was it specifically bulldogs? Because I know they investigated into his mansion, and they found like a whole bullpen of dogs in different cages. But I don't remember if it was specifically bulldogs or if it was just normal like pit dogs.
Was it pit bulls? Like one of the, I don't know, one of the
I know pit bulls have to be there because they're like aggressive as hell. But he got in so much crap for that. I think he got released from the football team when that came out. And then nobody picked him up, man. And then I think now he plays for the Eagles, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Lucky. And he's doing good on that team. Or at least from what I've heard, he's been doing good on that team. And then ever since then, it was Gilbert Arenas with his gun in the locker room. Some other athlete brought his gun to a club and shot himself. Tony Parker just recently he couldn't even play in the next. I don't think he played. I don't think he's playing for a couple games because of the Drake and Chris Brown issue. Because when they started throwing bottles in the club, apparently Tony Parker got hit with a bit of the glass in the eye or something. And the last pictures they saw of him before the Spurs, I think it was Spurs in Miami, or somebody against the Spurs. Yeah, he wasn't able to play in that game because of the glass that got into his eye from the Chris Brown and Drake beef.
That's where he played.
Or what was the game after that? Or the game before that?
I don't know, they got eliminated. So, didn't it happen after Spurs got eliminated? I think it happened after.
I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember. But yeah, he caught glass in his eye from the bottles that were being thrown across the new club in New York. He caught glass in his eye and he friggin' he couldn't basically go to practice or do anything that was sports related because he couldn't see in, I think, one of his eyes. Apparently Meek Mill was involved in the confrontation as well. I don't know what position he has. I don't know if he was by himself or if he was like part of Chris Brown or part of Drake's section. I don't know which section he was with, but he was there. Apparently he was there and he was part of it. Because they had video, like obviously TMZ is always at the scene. TMZ had footage of Chris Brown leaving, Drake leaving, and Meek Mill leaving. It's funny to see when they have little fights like that. Because it's over some dumb shit too, and they just fight. And at a new club too. Like you couldn't do it at a worse establishment. You couldn't do it at one that's already had like 20 years. You couldn't go and do it there. You had to do it at the club that just opened up. Just trying to get into business. You just ruined their reputation right there because you just had people fight and throw bottles and stuff. So I don't think like you lost quite a bit of reputation for that. That's why I never want to be a club owner. Because that would suck. Having fights and stuff in the club. Because you'd have to do damage control. 7 to 9. Come on, you can catch up. Oh, come on.
I didn't even know I didn't, it's over now. I didn't even know I had
yeah, you did. What's up to 11?
Yeah.
Yep, yeah.
Oh, missed!
Oh, but he got it. Oh! Oh, you're lucky you missed. Oh, man. I think he heard your pray to God and then, oh, you took it. You're done. Never mind. I think he gave you an opportunity, but you just lost it. He's called the Flash, you want it? Is that the move or is that his nickname?
That's his nickname.
The Flash. You don't even have a nickname for yourself.
Phenom.
It didn't show up. I swore in this game it's supposed to show up. Then you can actually choose a nickname when it shows up.
No, I think the announcer just calls it when you make a square basket. Wow, he really wants me to catch up, doesn't he?
That was probably and then it was probably in like one of the other NBA Ballers games that you could actually pick a nickname before becoming a phenom or like being the game. I love how you started behind him, like in front of him, even though you did the trick and you went behind him.
Yeah, and it started.
And it started you in front of him still. Oh, he's lucky he's got like a finger on that.
Sorry.
3 points. This is the final chapter, right? Or I mean, this is like
Final chapter for this episode.
For this episode, yeah. Yeah, this game must be old if it does that. This game is so messed up. This game is definitely old if it does that.
I don't remember, it never did that before when we played it. Alright, second episode.
Grace Under Pressure. Newsroom.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of the NBA Ballers Chosen One.
Welcome back to me being chubby and trying to talk about basketball.
Now these are the guys who are all about being cool, calm, and collected.
Chuck D.
The clock is counting down and the crowd is going crazy. This episode is brought to you from Club Overtime in beautiful South Beach, Florida. The competitors will first take on the Ballers Shootout, with the scores determined based on the position.
He's doing a little hand movement every time he says one word.
And then
Look, he keeps doing it every single time.
2-on-2 challenges. We'll see Steph
Like he can't refrain from doing that. He's doing it the whole time.
Mike Bibby and Andrea Bargnani, and if that's not enough, wait until you see.
Is it Bargnani or is it
So
Bargnani?
don't go away.
Because he said Bargnani. He actually pronounced like the letters Bargnani. I thought it was Bargnani. Like you didn't even say the G.
Alright, Warrior Soul Chapter 1. Let's do this. Rasheed Wallace.
What, you're facing Rasheed Wallace?
No, that was just the.
Oh, that was the picture?
Yeah,
Oh.
screen.
Stupid loading screens are